So I was kind of skeptical to do this video because of the fact that there are so many videos of this foundation. But once I bought the foundation and actually tried it out for myself, I felt like that it was actually worth reviewing and making this video. So here's my review on the Revlon Nearly Naked. So this foundation claims to be able to stay on your face for a good significant amount of time, have a long lasting power, and not feel like you're wearing any makeup. Now I watched a lot of videos of this foundation and a lot of people claimed that it did that for them. Not only that, but these are people with different types of skin, dry skin and oily skin or combination skin, and they all seem to love it and feel like that it worked for them. So I did like the fact that several different types of skin were liking it, and the fact that I have extremely dry skin and I needed something that was going to not add to the dryness and make my face look cakey and gross. So I felt like since it worked for so many different people, I felt like that I would give it a go. So thanks to my mom, she treated me to this foundation and wanted me to do a review on it. So that's one other reason that I'm making this video. But I felt like that since I love this foundation so much, I wanted to add to the collection of videos and reviews of this foundation. As far as the lasting power, it stays on really well. I put it on about 8 o'clock in the morning or so, and I don't take it off till about 9 or 10. That's when I take a shower, and it stayed on the entire time. It didn't shift, it didn't change color, it didn't feel funny or, cakey or gross at the end of the day. It felt like I wasn't wearing any makeup, and I'm not making this up because I'm not a foundation type person, and if a foundation doesn't work for me, I will say it because I just don't like that feeling. I don't like the heavy, oily, greasy feel that you get at the end of the day with foundations. And this foundation does not do that whatsoever. It stays on really well to the point of at night, it literally feels like you still don't have any foundation on, which I love that. But it goes on extremely smooth. It feels like you're putting on almost a moisturizer. It goes on very smooth and creamy, and it blends extremely well. That I feel like it's very buildable. Like you can do a light coverage or you can do almost a full coverage with this foundation. What I usually do is I will put a light layer on first over some concealer, and then I will add more if I feel like I need more coverage. Or a couple of the days that I had it on, I ended up not wanting to add another layer to my entire face. So I just added two spots that I wanted to cover up and add a little bit more coverage to it, and it worked actually perfect like that, just almost like I was adding a little more concealer over the foundation, but I was adding just the foundation and it worked kind of as a concealer. Now I feel like you don't need to have a powder on your face with this foundation, which is great because it just takes that extra layer of like another foundation or another substance on your skin. So I do like that fact. I think that in the summer I will have to do some sort of like light powder over it. I noticed that Miss Glamorazzi Ingrid, she has more oily skin and she ended up wearing the powder that's actually the Nearly Naked powder. She wore that over her face and over the foundation, and it worked well for her. So if you have oily skin, you might need a powder, but if you have dry skin, for now in the winter, you probably don't need a powder. Now this is what the foundation looks like on. Hopefully the coloring or the lighting in here is okay. But it goes on really smooth. There's no like caking. It feels really smooth. It just feels like soft skin. And there's no like residue or anything after. So I just feel like it covers up your pores really well. It covers up redness. Like I said, it's very buildable, so you can build it up. I am in the color 130 Shell. So overall, I give this foundation a 10 because I feel like it's really hard for me to like a foundation because there's so many things that a foundation can say that it does and it never lives up to, or it lives up to partially, some of them, and then some of them it's just really bad foundation. So I feel like that this is worth giving $10. This is worth giving a 10 to. Now most places sell this for around $9 to $10, depending on where you buy it. But I actually found it at Walmart for only $7.47. So if you're on a tight budget and you want a really great foundation, I definitely recommend going to Walmart and checking it out there, because for $7, that is like a steal for this foundation, because most of Revlon's foundations and other foundations that are really great, you have to pay between $10 to $15, sometimes $30 for, a really good foundation. And this was only $7 at Walmart, and I just feel like that was such a steal. It's a great price for something that works really, really well. So I hope you like this small review on this foundation. I just felt like it was worth mentioning. Sometimes if there's a lot of videos of a product, it just shows that the product's really good and it's definitely worth checking out. I know for me, I will check to see how many videos are of that product before I will go and purchase it, because the more reviews about it and the more good things that you hear about it, of course it's, obviously a great product. So I thought that I would add to it, and I hope that it helps you make your decision on whether you're going to buy this foundation or even just check it out. And I definitely recommend going to check this foundation out when when you can. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!